Welcome once again to Becons Avenue. Today we are going to continue our tutorial on graphic designing using Adobe Photoshop. So now let's continue. So let's open our software. Alright, we left here the other time. So this is the first way to color our background, whereby we set applying uniform color to the whole work background. Now the second method is gradient. An ingredient meaning you use more than one color for the background. So let us start with our tutorial. So the same way we applied color of the first background, we're going to use the same procedure. So we select our background, go to FX. Now in FX, go to gradient overlay, select gradient overlay. So now we come to this styles column. You see the color overlay, the one we used the other time. Because there is a check sign over there or a tick sign over there, it means it's going to overshadow our gradient. So let's uncheck it. So after unchecking, you see that automatically our software has given us white and black being our gradient. So gradient means using two or more colors, or one or more color, two or more colors on our worksheet. So we're going to use two or more colors. So make sure you check it here. Now it has been checked, so we have two more colors. So now you go and open here, double click it. So here is our setting. So this arrow at the down right side means the dark one, and the down one, the color at the down side. White one means, or this second one means the color at the top. So double click this, then it opens the color tree for you. So let's say I want to color my background blue and white. So the downside should be blue, so select blue. So it has automatically changed. Okay, and I go to second one being the top one. It's already in white, so I need not to select again. It's still in white. So okay, then confirm. Okay again, then okay. So now I have white and blue. So the same way, if you want the blue to be up, the white to be down, is the same way of doing it. So just check the color of the gradient overlay, then go to your settings, then this place will be the white, and the downside will be your white. Okay, then the top side will be your blue. So it's the same way, practically it's the same. So okay, then confirm. So now let's say we want to use more than two colors. Let's say for example three. So now we are still going to go to our FX. Let's go to our FX again, and still color gradient or gradient overlay. Open it. Now let's come to the gradient column over here. When you open it, at the presets here, these are the sets, the presets. So make sure you want to do more than two colors, so three colors, right? So let's select this color. Okay, now you want it. So after selecting, you see your settings having three layers now. See the down to be orange, the middle to be yellow, the top to be orange. So in the same way, I want my down to be blue. Okay, then okay, then my middle will be white. Move towards the white side. My middle is white. Okay, then my top will be red. So red. So this red look pinkish. So let me go to the down here. Now this red, okay, this red is okay. So select it. Okay. So now the second setting is that we're having these three colors. One wants a color to dominate over the second color. So it's the same way. If you want this blue to dominate over the white, you're going to drag this column. You see, as you are dragging, the blue covers the white. So any way you want it, as you drag this column, the settings are applied. So let me say the white overshadow the blue a little. See it's coming down. So let's set it over here. And let's see the red to to come down to overshadow the white. See has been applied. So basically just know how you maneuver your ways the settings to get a good design. Just be creative. Thank you. So now say okay. So now let's see another way of coloring our background or giving a background a flesh. So now let's take our first work. Okay, the A4 paper being having two colors. So now what we want to do is that I want my background to be a picture or to use a picture or any artifact or any design for my background. I don't want to use color. So now let's select our paper. Then let's remove the color. Let's do this. So let's check it. So after checking, get your plain white sheet. So now what you're going to do is that you're going to select where your tool is or your picture is. So now you go to file, then select place. So place means you want to place something on the background. So you can select where your picture is. So you can look for pictures. Wherever I see a picture, so let's go place where are my pictures. So picture at all. See, I want to use it. So I want to use this picture my background. So let me just place now. So this is it. I have placed the picture as my background. So I'm going to adjust it so that I get perfect combination. So make sure you drag this column here. If you want to enlarge a picture, make sure you always use the diagonal column. Just hold it, drag it. As you are dragging, you are opening it, you are zooming so that the width and the height remains the same. So I hold the down diagonal column, open as I'm dragging, I'm opening the width also so that the picture becomes unique. So now after I've get it perfect like this, then you just tap OK or enter. You press your enter key or you check this sign here. You can either check this one or you press enter on your keyboard. So let me check. After checking now has been applied as a background. So as this picture has been applied as a background, you can either want it to be like this or you reduce the opacity so that whatever design you do on it will be legible. So now as you select the picture, you go to your select tool. Let's show this your select tool. When you select your picture, so you have to make sure these things are means the picture has been selected. So now you go to your tray or your layers over here. You can see opacity here 100%, fill 100%. That means you want to reduce the opacity of this picture so that whatever design you do on it, it can show well. So it's 100%. So you select, you drag it. As you are dragging, you are seeing your work. You see that it has been reduced. The opacity has reduced. So you go to the fill also. The fill to reduce it a little. So just try and configure your settings and see if which one is best for you. So you do it so that you design well, get your design. So now the picture background or before, since we didn't color our background, we use a picture. So our picture is our background now. So this is it. So make sure you maneuver your ways here to see which settings is good for. So okay, I think this one is good for. So press enter again. So now this is how picture looks. So this is the third way of maybe coloring my background. I didn't use color instead, but I used a picture to design my background. So this is good. So thank you. Continue watching for more tutorials.